Hello everybody, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do a what sold video. I haven't done one of these in quite some time, and the reason why is because I did a few right when I first started, and like obviously I didn't have the credibility, so like nobody gave up what I sold. But I feel like I've been doing this for a few months now and I've kind of gotten the hang of it. Obviously I still have a lot to learn, but I felt a little bit better about sharing what I've sold. So I keep everything in a spreadsheet on my Mac, and basically I have different columns for the description of the item, cost of good, the date I listed it, the listing price, and what it's sold for after fees and the date. So far this month I've made quite a few sales, but I wanted to go over the most notable sales with you. Since this is my part-time job, I have no problem sharing my profit because it's not my only source of income. My profit so far this month has been $917.86. Like I said, this is part-time for me. I kind of do this for fun. It gets all my shopping yayas out and I really enjoy it. So yeah, $917.86. It's the 17th. And so there are a lot more days to make sales this month. If you guys are interested in checking out any of my links, I'll have my Poshmark and Mercari linked down below, and a referral code if you've never used Poshmark. I believe right now they're giving you $10, so you get $10, I get $10. And then before I get into it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, press the subscribe button, leave me a comment. I always respond. So yeah, let's just jump right into the top things I've sold this month, and then I'll end with some things that I've sold that I was not a fan of that I might not pick up again. So the first thing that I sold was a pair of Lululemon men's running shorts. When I picked these up, I thought these were the Seaweed shorts, and I thought they were fake because they said size small, and Lululemon usually has like a number size. But then I learned that they were men's shorts, and Lululemon shorts go really quickly. So I picked those up for $5.99 and I sold them for after fees $36. So I got around 31 bucks for those. If you find Lululemon shorts in good condition, men's, women's, whatever, definitely pick them up because they will go fast. The next thing that I sold was a fossil bag, which you guys might have remembered from one of my hauls that I did recently. I got this from the bins and I wasn't super sure about it because it had a ton of scratches all over it, and I was like, well, who would want a scratched up purse? Turns out it had a lot of likes, and I had it listed for $30, and I probably paid like $1.40. At the bins you pay by the pound, so I'm not exactly sure. I want to say it was probably like a pound though, so probably $1.40. And I ended up selling it for $19.48. Funny story about this one, she commented asking if I would do, I think it was like 24, and I was camping, so I didn't see the comment. I probably would have said yes. Actually, I definitely would have said yes. I usually accept like any offer as long as I'm making money. But since I didn't have service, I couldn't respond, and she just paid full price anyway. So sometimes it helps not to respond right away. So I think there's always two sides of it. There's, you want the impulsive purchase by sending an offer, but you also might end up getting more if you just wait. So that was one example of where waiting kind of benefited me. Not that I knew I was waiting, but yeah. So fossil bag, that went fast. I listed that on the 2nd and it sold on the 7th, so not even a full week. The next thing was a North Face sweater. I only paid $2.50 for this sweater. I sold it in 10 days for $20 after all the fees. So I got that one from the bins. I usually pick up North Face from the bins if it's their jackets and sweaters. I think it's pretty common where I live to find that stuff, so I think a lot of people pass over it. But it sells pretty quickly for me. So outdoor brands like North Face, Patagonia, where they retail for a lot, still could get you a decent amount of money. This was actually a pretty old sweater too. It was from, I think, like 2006, and it had a lot of pilling. So I was kind of shocked that it sold out fast. I thought I was gonna sit on it for a while. So North Face is a definite BOLO. Okay, the next sold item was a pair of Doc Martens. I was shocked that I even found these at a thrift store. They were only $12.99, and this is a thrift store that usually marks up stuff by a lot. So when I saw those, I snatched them up. I had them listed for $100, and they were only up for one day before I got an offer for $75, and I just accepted. I accepted the $75 offer because then it meant less sharing for me, less sending out offers and shipping discounts and things like that. But these were beautiful. They were in excellent condition. I think they were vintage. I ended up making $60 off of those after the Poshmark fees. The Doc Martens, if you see Doc Martens, I say get them. I think they're great. The next one that I got was a Longchamp Tote, which I had in one of my hauls. I've seen people not like selling Longchamp for some reason. I think it's a great BOLO brand. It's very expensive retail, and those bags will last you forever. I got this from the bins. It had some scuffs and scratches, and on the inside it said NBC Universal, which was good because I knew that NBC Universal wouldn't be giving away fake products, so I knew it was real. I had it listed for $130 and I sent out offers to likers. After Poshmark fees, I got $65.88. Poshmark takes 20% out, so whatever, like $80 with like a shipping discount, something like that. I don't know. I can't math. But yeah, Longchamp, if you see it at the bins or if you see it, honestly, anywhere, I'd grab it. If it was less than like $20, I would get it because $65.88, I will take that. That one didn't sit for too long either. I think it sat for like maybe a month or two. So the next one was a Bowdoin dress. This sat for a little while. This one was a dress that I got from the bins. It was just a pretty basic dress. I actually found it on the floor, so don't forget to check the floor. I probably paid like $1.39 for that, if that. I don't even think it was a pound. And I got an offer for it that I accepted, and I ended up making $25.60 on it after Poshmark fees. So not bad. That's the only Bowdoin piece I think I've ever picked up or sold. I would pick it up again, but I'd probably only pick it up at the bins because I hear Bowdoin is hit or miss, unless it was really cute. So yeah. The next one that I sold was a St. John dress. I got this one from a local thrift store, and it sold within probably 30 minutes of me listing it. It was crazy. I got an offer on it for, I want to say it was $50, and I counter offered $60, and we met in the middle at $55. Now I know some people would be like, what is wrong with you? Like, St. John is so expensive. This was a pretty old dress. I want to say it was also from the early 2000s. It was in excellent condition, but I would rather accept an offer that's making me money than just sit on something forever, because who knows, what if I didn't get an offer on it for like another month? I don't know. But I paid $7 for that dress, and after fees it was $44, so $37 was my profit on it. Sometimes if I get an offer pretty quickly after I post something, I'll usually accept, unless I know that like whatever that item is worth a lot more. So yeah. The next thing that I sold was a Clan Douglas cashmere sweater. So this was something that I got at the bins, and I showed it in a haul, and I was like, I don't know, maybe this was a mistake. It was new with tags, and the tag said it was $225, which is crazy. Now that doesn't mean you can get close to that though. So since this was a bins find, I was kind of okay with gambling it. Cashmere is something that's sought after and very expensive. So again, I'm estimating that I probably spent $1.39 on this. I sold it for $29.88, and after everything was said and done, I made probably like $28 off of it. So not bad. It was a very plain sweater. Again, maybe I could have gotten more for this. I think I sent an offer to liker for like $40 with a shipping discount. So I'd rather have things moving quickly, because having clothes sit around isn't going to make me money. And since trends are always changing and fashion's changing, I like to be able to reinvest that money back into buying other things, if that makes sense. So that's kind of where my head's at. The next thing that I sold was an Airy Sweater. This was from my bleach dye video, which is, if you guys didn't watch it, I'll have it linked down below. But I bought a bunch of stuff to bleach, and I straight up thought that this Airy Sweater was probably one of the worst in the batch. But apparently it's the only one that sold so far. I think I paid like $3 for that sweater, and I got an offer on Mercari for it. After fees, it was $18, and after everything is said and done, I think I made $15 off of it. So I love that I sold it on Mercari, because I did not offer free shipping on that one, and so I ended up making a little bit more off of it because there was no shipping discount, which is awesome. So yeah, that sold in less than a day, and I got a really sweet message from the buyer who said that she had her eye on it all day and she was waiting to get paid so she could buy it, and that just warms my heart. So I hope she loved it. And my last favorite sale that I've had this month so far, are we ready, was a pair of Lamundial riding boots. So these are handmade riding boots. They're custom made to fit your legs and foot. So basically you have like a consultation with somebody via Zoom, or I think they have some places that are in person. And basically, yeah, they'll measure everything and make you a custom made boot. These boots retailed for $750 just for the basic one. So if there's like add-ons or anything else that you want to include, since they're custom, they'll just tack that onto the price. So yeah, $750 retail. I got these at the bins for, I'm guessing $3, and somebody bought them. I think it was a Google search because the username was just like a bunch of random numbers. So that typically means it was just like a Google search and they checked out via Google, I believe, and they don't have an account. So yeah, my profit on that was $277. So after Poshmark fees, it was $280. And assuming I paid $3 for them, it was $277. So that was one of my biggest Poshmark sales ever. Awesome profit. I don't know how often I'll come across these boots, but if you ever see them out in the wild, it's Lamundial, and they are a riding equestrian boot. So yeah. Okay, a couple of sales that were just kind of meh. One of them was a North Face gray t-shirt. Now I know I said North Face is a BOLO brand, but their t-shirts actually don't sell for a whole lot. I found this out after I bought them. I didn't even look up comps because I was at the bins and I figured, well, this will sell for something. So I probably paid like 60 cents for it, and it sold after fees for $6.05, and I really only made like $5.45 off of it. So if you like put in the time, I had to share it, drive to drop it off at the post office, package it up, I probably made like $2.50, or I broke even. So I won't be picking up North Face t-shirts anymore. They sell for a little too low and it's just not really worth the time. But I got an offer for this for like $10 and I just accepted it because I didn't realize how little it sold for. I had it listed for 18. Like I said, if I get an offer, I'll probably accept. So yeah, North Face t-shirts I will not be picking up. The next one was a Lululemon yellow singlet. It's one of those 105F like tank tops that are supposed to be like odor resistant. I used to pick these up all the time, and I think I probably paid $5 for this. After fees, it only sold for $8.93, so my profit was like $3.94. But I've been sharing this for so long. Honestly, I just wanted to get rid of it. I think if I came across one of these shirts in the future, I would not buy it in yellow. I have two of them in yellow and they've both been sitting there. If I found it in a unique color, maybe I'd pick it up, but it's just so saturated. It's not a very interesting top. Just like with any other brand, you know, I think that some things sell really well and some things don't. Again, those Lululemon shorts went so fast, but then the tank just sat there. So I will not be picking those up unless I get it at the bins. I would pick it up at the bins, but I would not pay up for it at a thrift store. So those are my sales that I thought were notable for this month so far. Let me know if you like this video and if you'd want to see more of these what sold type videos. Again, if you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.